The survey module of BFN Fusion creates an overview of a huge amount of data, which can be used for amazing analysis. In this video, we're going to show you how easy that is to do. Hello and welcome to a new video of How to BFN Fusion. My name's Annette. I'm very happy that Anders has joined me again in the studio. Anders, you told us last time how Survey really does create an overview for a huge amount of data, but you also mentioned you'd be so kind to tell us today in this video how that works in the region of analysis.
Yes, that is true. I am going to show you how to visualize the data that we have in BFN Fusion.
Perfect. And to do that, I think it would be good if I asked you to give us an example.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
I prepared an example. So this time I'm going to show you two layer houses. They are located on the same farm and they are on the same production day. And the first thing that I want to look at is the total output of my production. And it looks like they are pretty much the same if you look at the parameter called X total here. That's the total amount of eggs that come out of the house, and it's very close to each other. But it does look like the amount of discarded eggs is higher in house number 2, and I would like to see just how that develops over time. And it's a pretty straight line here, as you can see. But I really want to see how that compares to house number 1, because I want to get the whole overview of my production. So I click on Add Batch, and I go and select house number 1, because I'm in house number 2 already. And then I just select the current batch in house number 1, and then I click Apply, and I will get the green graph underneath, and you can see that they start to diverge pretty much from the beginning of the batch. So I really want to go a little bit deeper to find out why they start to diverge. So I have another key value called discarded eggs per day, and if I click on this one, you will see how the two houses compare to each other. Just like before, the green graph is house number 1 and the orange graph is house number 2. And you can see that pretty much from the beginning, there were more eggs discarded in house number 2.
So comparing and analyzing houses seems very easy to do and also very interesting. How would it be if you compared, for example, batches? So historically previous batches.
Yeah, that's a good question. Many farmers would like to see if there's a difference between the current batches and the previous batches they had in the house. Pretty much you do the same thing as before. You click on Add Batch up here, and since you're already in house 2, you don't need to select another house. You just go in and select the previous batch, and then you will see what it looks like in the previous batch. And it looks pretty much the same as you can see here, so he might want to go and look for other things that might affect both batches.
Okay, but that, I think, is the whole point of the analysis, that he can see that, or she, and work out what he or she wants to do with that. So
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Anders, for explaining that to us, and thank you for tuning in, and looking forward to seeing you at our next How to BFN Fusion video. And in the meantime, please don't forget to subscribe to the Big Dutchman channel. Bye-bye for now.